Three, two, one. Sound recording. Hello, hope you're all well. I want to talk about, briefly, Sam Fenders' new tour. A very late tour, very last minute. It almost seems impromptu tour in December, only 2 months away from now. £82. Let's call it £82 for argument's sake in this video. That's the price of his tickets. We're not talking about a stadium tour, it's an arena tour. I reckon there's about 8 to 10 venues, I've not checked, in the UK, one of them being Newcastle Arena. I want to go through his previous 2 tours and tell you the prices. I apologise, I look quite red here, don't I? Oh my god, I actually do. I've turned the lighting down so you can't see how red I am. I've just had a massive walk, and that's why I'm quite red, quite hot and sweaty here. I've got a train early in the morning, filming in Manchester for anyone who actually cares in the morning. Really exciting project, so I hope you're excited, because I am. And I need to get some sleep, essentially, so I'm doing this in one take, so I can't be asked to edit it. Let's get serious. Newcastle Arena 2022, £30.50 and £39 for tickets, standing and sitting. St James's Park, other way around. St James's Park the year after, 2023, £47 and £57. A year later to now, Newcastle Arena, that specific one in the tour, £82 and £88. I think it's an absolute bloody piss take, and I want to go on record saying that. Take this seriously when I say that. And how can I word this in a way that makes me sound like I don't hate the guy? I appreciate the majority of people watching this will come from TikTok. I've been posting on TikTok if you kind of want to. No one knows. No one cares, do they? But I have made loads of videos on Sam Fender in the last 2 years. I've ranked his album. I've ranked all his top 10 songs, his top 20 songs, in fact. He's great. And I like the bloke. You know, when he came onto this morning, absolutely wankered. Remember that? It was a hilarious interview. I think he's very honest in his interviews. You can clearly see he's just got a passion for music. When he got presented an award by, I think it was the Alan Shearer one where he presented the award? It was kind of gobsmacked. The one with Liam Gallagher, that kind of interaction where they sat at a table together and asked each other questions. It was great to watch. Sam Fender's kind of all of us, I think, all musicians, or... I mean, I've got a guitar, that doesn't mean I'm a musician by any stretch of the imagination, but he is kind of all of us, and he's living kind of everyone's dream, and that sounds like he don't deserve it, he massively does, so this ain't a knock on him at all. I just think the ticket prices, I don't know who sets these prices, if it is him, if it's his team, if it's someone else, the stadiums, I think it's a disgrace. £82, and there's a lot of different avenues you can go down here. I want to start by the time of year, and the time it was kind of announced. Bearing in mind, his third album, I believe, is coming out early next year. So the album won't even be out by the time these dates are. I'm going to maybe put a picture, if I can be asked, of the dates on here. I think there's about 6 to 10, 8 to 10, I've forgotten, Newcastle, Manchester, your usual suspects, right? Is it worth it? £82 to see Sam Fender with Wonder Horse as the support. Wonder Horse are a good band, a good up-and-coming band. I'd say they're becoming more established every single year. Certainly this year's been a massive year for them. So you could kind of word it in £40 each, £50, £30, however you want to word it. I still think it's a disgrace. When you look at the price and compare it to similar artists in the same genre around the similar time, you're going to be outdone, absolutely outdone. For example, I'm going to get my breath here. I'm seeing Shed 7 in, I believe it's June, you can go in Leeds or in Scarborough, and it was £48, £50, something like that. And you see in Shed 7, the Sherlocks and the Lightning Seeds. Regardless of what you think of the artists, let's just dumb it down to bare bones. That's 3 artists compared to the 2. Whether you like them or not, it's 3 acts compared to 2. £82 to £49, whatever it were. And Shed 7, a massive body of work behind them. Lightning Seeds, a massive body of work. And, maybe not massive, but certainly a bigger than Sam Fender. And it ain't a knock on him. It's just the facts. He's released 2 studio albums. People naturally have attachments to artists. I love a band called Foals. You might have heard of Foals. I would pay probably over the odds to go and see Foals if they were touring in my local arena, local city. It doesn't mean it's worth it. Doesn't mean it's justified. Just because I love an artist doesn't mean I should have to part ways with £30 extra. I'm trying to say by that, I think Sam Fender's great. I'm not a die-hard fan, but I can imagine the majority of these die-hard fans. Majority is the wrong word. A large proportion of his diehard fans, ultras, is mafia, is away day supporters. I can imagine they are working class, like he was, and he does. This is probably the most slagging off I'll do in the video. He does give the image of a working class lad, and he obviously is. So what's going on with the £82 price around Christmas on a tour that was announced a week ago for 2 months. No time to particularly. That's actually irrelevant. £82. I'm sure the diehard fans will go 100%. If I was a diehard fan and saw £82, I'd definitely go. Of course you would. Isn't that even worse though? Because these fans would go whatever the price. You could just milk this. And I think they have milked it at £82. If it was £60, £50, something more reasonable, I'll come on to kind of inflation in a minute, it's just surely better all around. And I saw something, they're giving £1 to some sort of fund or something, some save the... I didn't even read that, to be honest, but I just think the price is ridiculous when you consider the large proportionate fans are what he were. And it's a bit of a joke. Given the time of year as well, Christmas time, I don't even need to comment on that. It's not exactly the most economically viable time for us all, is it, around Christmas time? And it's 2 months. This Shed 7 gig I'm off to in Leeds is next June. Next June I'm seeing 3 acts and it's 30 quid cheaper. I just think value for money. You're getting what you paid for there. I'm also seeing Shed 7 in Hull in next month on the something of November, and that was 50 quid. And I was like, oh my god, I've massively overpaid. That's a great example. I've overpaid there, I think, 50 quid. Maybe not as much as an £80, or certainly not as much as an £80 one, but I still think I've been a tenner shortchanged there, perhaps, to see Shed 7, but I love the band. I'm willing to pay £10, £20, £30 overboard to see my favourite band, like people will do with Sam Fender. I have absolutely no doubt he will 100% sell out very quick, and I hope he does, because he's great, and I really do think Sam Fender will be next, like, I say next big thing, he is a big thing, but big thing, big thing. We're talking headlining, festivals, you never know, you know what I mean? Talking big festivals as well. That's kind of my rant out the way. Let me know, please, use the comments, please. Let me know what you think about this, and there's so many different avenues you can go down with it. Is it just inflation, as I mentioned before? Is this just what it is now? Is this just the music industry where the cost of production and everything's getting bigger and bigger, and I want my show to be better than yours, so I'm going to spend more money on the lighting and the fireworks and all this nonsense. Well, not fireworks indoors, but you know what I mean. I just think it's a bit crazy, to be honest with you, and I've actually got nothing wrong with them doing this at very short notice, because it's new footage. I love watching live performances. Do you ever get in like pissed and watch live gigs on YouTube and stuff? I reckon 80% of my watch time is live performances, so it gives me something to watch again. Some new renditions of songs, I guess. Also a new song that's been playing, which sounds really good. He's been playing that one live. I would like there to be an album to play. If it were, he was playing his new songs from a new album in this live tour, I'd be all over that, personally. I think it would be great. And £82 perhaps becomes more justified. Wonder Horse, I think people have had the sale on them. I think they're a great band. For how long they've been going and for what they are now, I think they've done very, very well. Very well to get on this. There's my thoughts anyway. I'm actually just going to run through a rough top 10 of my Sam Fender songs, because I've slagged them off naturally. I've done a 10-minute video kind of dismissing the £82 price tag, but I could do a 40-minute, 45-minute video ranking his best songs, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean because I've posted this that I just don't like the guy. As I said at the start, I think he's great. And it is one of them bittersweet things here where you've got to kind of forget about your favourites, and you've got to put your bias aside. I'm putting my bias aside and slagging him off for what's happened, or slagging the situation off for what it is, because I think it is a robbery, to be honest with you. Top 10, in no particular order. I'm just going to throw some songs at you here. I don't want to keep it too long. I'm going to go You're Not the Only One is definitely up there. I'm off my first album here. Hypersonic Missiles, I think, would be up there in terms of popularity. It's definitely warranting a top 10, isn't it, as well? But as a song, up there. The Borders, the top 3. Probably top 5. I'm going to go Will We Talk. I think that's a great song. I love the guitar, I love the drums right at the start. Really kicks the song off well. I love Leave Fast. Uses some great songs in it. I'm personally a first album kind of guy. I love the first album. Hypersonic Missiles. So I'm going to go, That Sound. Oh my god, That Sound. Right, there's my 5. 17 Going Under. I've not got as many on here. I'm off Spit at You. Great song. I love Long Way Off. Oh, Getting Started. Get You Down. I Get Trust. Is that song here in the mirror? I think so. I'll go Get You Down. The Dying Light's a great song. Pretending That You're Dead. I'm going to throw in was it a sing? See, I'm not a super fan. I think he's great. I think his music's great. I'm going to just throw in a song. Was it a B-side? Or was it a single? Single. Pound Shop Kardashians. Big fan of that one, personally. Great song. We've also got Greasy Spoon's a nice song. These are all... Yeah, I suppose it was unfair to say he's got 2 albums. You know, he's got a couple singles on here. I don't know how many there are, but quite a lot. Dead Boy's a great song. What do you think? There's my top 10, my rough top 10. If you go on my TikTok, you'll be able to find a proper top 20, I think I did. But yeah, don't shoot me for being negative about the guy. I'm just saying what's in front of me. I'm just reacting to ticket prices, not him as an actual artist. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much, and leave your thoughts, please, in the comments. Tuesday at 8 p.m. We're going to be posting these every single Tuesday, 8 p.m. Oasis, Stone Roses, The Beatles, all that above, all that and more on this channel. Do subscribe. See you later. Leave a like and let me know your thoughts. Ta-ra. Bye. I'm going to try and cool down. Oh my god, look, I'm red out here.